Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm Brian. That's TJ. Today we have Jason with us. So excited. From the hill country to the rest of the world, this is the That's BS podcast, and we are grateful for the partnership we've got with Celsius. Let's go. Yes, we are. I am. And today, our great friend brought in some Celsius.
Yeah. The
Cheers.
peach vibe.
Hey, and I got tropical vibe. Salud.
And I love that for you guys.
I spit my gum into my can and I just put it back in my mouth.
That's a great start.
You can't do a podcast chewing gum, so
Fair enough.
I get bad enough comments already on that. Quit chewing gum while you're doing videos. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask about that. What is like the most comments that you get about a certain topic? I guess one being the gum.
Everybody wants to know what light stand I'm using.
Okay.
And it's the Geek Auto 77, the one that Danny Batista used.
Yeah.
That we went to the thing, and so I use it all the time. But you know, when I do the videos, I don't list any of the stuff that I use. I just want to create the freaking videos.
Yeah.
And I just put in the little description, and then everybody, like almost every video, and I just need to like do a template so I can just copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
And again, lazy. Almost every video. What tripod are you? What light stand are you using?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's this right here. That's about it. And I get a lot of gum comments. Why do you chew gum while you're doing this? I'm like, I don't want my breath to be bad when I'm talking to people.
Right.
The video is secondary, third area, if that's a thing.
Yeah. What gum do you go for?
Extra peppermint or winter fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I what's the green one? Was that sparkling mint back then?
Spearmint?
Yes.
Wrigley spearmint? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were good.
Peppermint and Winterfresh taste exactly the same to me.
I think they basically are.
So,
But I feel like
either one.
I feel like their flavor lasts longer than some of the other gums. And so, yeah. That's right.
I have to give it a try the next time I'm out.
Maybe we could get sponsored by them.
Hey, would you enjoy that one?
Yeah, I'd chew that.
Okay. I promise. It's just because of the caffeine in them.
You don't drink coffee?
Coffee. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine in my Celsius. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of caffeine.
I mean, it's,
It is.
It is.
it's okay.
I'm sensitive to caffeine.
Makes your teeth tingle?
Yeah. No, I had a caffeine overdose at one point.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
It can happen. It's bad for your heart.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his heart rate? Like 240 a second or 240 a minute? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. I was taking pre-workout. And yeah, that have 419 milligrams of caffeine, and it'll do a number on you. So now I'm like real cautious about my caffeine intake. So like a cup of coffee a day, but yeah, 200 in one serving I won't do it.
Yeah.
If they came out with 100 milligram serving or less or caffeine sensitive version, I'd drink it, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
For those with weak stomachs.
Exactly.
Or weak hearts.
But I mean, so far you do like pink lemonade. So I will give you that
Sure.
one. And if they did a 100 milligram of pink lemonade.
Yeah, talk to your people. Let them know.
Well, just drink half of it.
It's already in a small can. It's like a...
How would you gauge that? Put it in another cup where it's clear and then...
Just drink half of it.
But how do you know where it's actually at half?
Just by drinking half. I think most adults can tell when they've consumed half of a container that weighed one thing at one point. And
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Because here's the other thing. So I was drinking watermelon ice, the Celsius watermelon ice flavor on my way over here. That's the one with 220
Wait,
milligrams.
hold on. Time out. So you drank one on the way over here and you just cracked open another one.
No. I got through like 75% of that can. It's 220 milligrams. It's the big one, the thicker one.
So you only had like 150 milligrams of caffeine.
No, you drank how much of that one?
About 75% of it.
Okay. And it has 200 and what?
20 milligrams in it.
Okay, so you're pretty much at 175 to 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Right.
And you're about to consume another 200.
Which, okay.
And I just told you I had a caffeine overdose at 419 milligrams of caffeine. So you're about to consume that much caffeine in one sitting. So you don't learn. That's the problem, Brian. You don't learn.
Okay, I will gauge. Some other people have told me that recently in my life too. But
your heart.
Same
Your heart.
Same thing, T. What was I talking about? So I will gauge the weight.
There you go.
And
And you don't drink coffee in the morning?
no, not
Okay.
right. Not today.
So just for your knowledge, the solution to pollution is dilution. So just drink more water. And oddly enough, the solution to prostitution is prosecution.
I don't know where that came from.
It's just
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you're not wrong. I do want to say that you aren't wrong about that.
there you go. So 2 for 2.
So it was the solution to pollution.
The solution to pollution is dilution, and the solution to prostitution is prosecution.
That's true. Very true.
TJ for president.
I'd vote for him.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got our votes. Speaking, I don't know why this reminded me. So I wore shorts today.
I see your shorty shorts. See your thighs. So
Yeah, they're good looking thighs. Good looking thighs.
Thank you.
You look like you just came off of a freaking 18-hole round of golf.
You know what? Yes.
Dude, you actually look good, man.
Thank
Did
you.
you look? Have you been losing weight?
Sure.
Man, you look good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
see,
you.
You need to tell him this more often.
See?
I'm here for you, bro.
I appreciate that.
So you wore your shorty shorts for what?
Because I knew he was coming in today. And I was like,
You wanted to give me something to look at?
no.
Because I wore short shorts last time? Have we started yet? We're recording, right?
Oh, yeah, we have. This is how it goes. But yeah, because, amen. Salud, everybody. Because when was it? I was still out because of my ankle. And you had texted me about one of the episodes, and you were like, you know, TJ doesn't appreciate the shorts. And
I don't appreciate them.
Dude, I just remember that podcast, man. You sound like I don't know, man. You sounded rough. And I was like, I need to reach out to that brother.
yeah. Let's bring that up. Because of course TJ was there through that whole ordeal through that season in my life. Just like fresh break of the ankle, and I don't know what's going on now, and I really don't want to get a surgery, but then the doctor's like, you're gonna have to get surgery, and I'm like, so then having to deal with that, and then physical therapy and all this stuff, and then you brought over a Lego set of a camera. Yeah. So that eventually got built out. But yeah, so you were there through that. You were probably one of the only other people that actually texted me after that episode came out and reached out to me about what you noticed through that. So thank you for that, for one. But two, like, because I think, coming off of a like entertaining high, not to make it serious.
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm not going to cry.
Okay.
I've got too much Celsius in my system.
Yeah. There's no tears there.
No.
Could be crying caffeine.
Probably. But like seeing that episode, watching it and whatnot, like what for you was that thing that was like, oh man, he's really going through it?
I don't know, dude. Like, so I didn't watch it. I listened to it.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts pretty much all day, every day. And, dude, I don't know, man. I just could hear like crying out in your voice.
Mhm.
Like, just like this dude is broken right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, I need to reach out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just was like, I need to reach out to this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really was something that was needed at the time too. So I do appreciate that. I'm still not going to cry. I'll let you know when that's going to happen.
See your eyes getting water.
Mm-hmm.
It's Celsius.
It's glossing.
It's the AC. It just kicked on. Yeah. That's all.
Been on.
Really?
Yeah, I heard.
Because it's bouncing off the floor and into my eyes, and my eyes are so dry, so my body's like trying to make them
like bouncing light.
moist again. Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's where air works. Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of times though, I do think that creatives in the space we're in go through different things. And don't really show it, kind of hide it behind different things. And you've told me this many times, like you hide behind your laugh, and I don't think so, but whatever. You probably know me more than I do, than I know me.
It's that nervous laugh right there.
I know. What? But I think where, the good thing is of at least building the community is you can get to a point where everybody starts reaching out, noticing something's up, or noticing that somebody hasn't shown up, especially in the field we're in. Like if you don't post a photo for a while, then it's like,
Hey, what happened to that dude? Yeah.
Right. And then you reach out. And that's, I think, for me, the importance of just meeting the other people that I've met through, the last 6 years of doing this. And I'm grateful for it because, I found y'all through Instagram, and seeing y'all's work, never would have thought that I would be sitting in the same room getting to talk to y'all and just drink Celsius with one of them and the other one just hate on it. But but it never would have happened had it not just been for like the space we're in. For y'all, what has been that benefit of being in this photography video space?
I'll let you go. I've been talking too much already.
I see no benefit at all.
You mean not me?
Next question.
Especially. No, like you said, it's community, having people that are, interested in the same things. So you have friends that maybe you grow up with, or you have colleagues or associates that you share some sort of similarities, or you work closely together with a creative. I think there's something that is, because you can see a creative, like you see somebody at an event that you're shooting that has a camera. There's like an instant bond there, like, oh, bro, what are you shooting? Like you connect over that, and then all of a sudden you're following each other on Instagram, and relationships can be developed like that. But I think it's an interesting dynamic, photographers, videographers, and the way we interact. It's in my experience, it's one end of the spectrum or the other. There's no in between. It's either you gravitate towards each other and you support each other, or there's communities that do the opposite, and it's like, I don't want to share anything with you. I'm gatekeeping everything. Like, don't message me. Don't, like, it's very much, you know, they want to keep to themselves. But I think the part of the community that does want to interact and be a part of that community have a very, you know, strong bond, and even more so in those smaller cliques with the people that do get together and, you know, get face to face. You know, it's a good opportunity to be with like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I've been like on both ends of that spectrum.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to talk to people or share?
Both on the receiving end and the giving end, in a learning way. Like, as a couple of years ago, I had a run-in with a photographer, and I was in her space. And dude, it was like immediately, you're in my space, you're in my lane, get out of my lane, that type thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, I'm just here for my people, just trying to do the best for them. Well, then, you know, so I understood that, but then I have done the same thing. And I'm not saying that that's good. Like, and then I kind of fully realized, oh, dude, I'm doing the same freaking thing. And like, it even got to me to where like one of my clients went to a different photographer, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, it just like, so yeah, it's funny because it can be like, I was thinking kind of like, you can give freely, or you can like, that's my competition right there, you know? And so it's a really weird environment. And yeah, I actually have bonded a lot more with photographers than put off, but there are a couple that I think I've rubbed the wrong way, and there's a couple that have rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I think you just try to learn from those and do what's best for you, you know, overall. I mean, again, we are in a business, but like, if we were all doing it for free, that would be one thing. But again, we have to kind of look at our bottom line thing. But yeah, I think I definitely have tried to learn from my mistakes of doing that. But I've also had people reach out and they're like, hey, I kind of worked with this person. And I'm like, I would really rather you not, because I'm not trying to gatekeep, but like, I've been building a relationship with this studio or this clientele for the last 3 years, and I would rather you not jump in there.
Yeah.
So like, it's a hard one to go with. I mean, I don't know. Like, what's your take?
So I will say in that aspect, like, this last Saturday, went to a photo walk that Sky put together. She's another photographer here in San Antonio. And she had about 70 people sign up for this thing. She partnered with a nonprofit here in San Antonio. They own a house, a small house that actually is really nice, but it's really old. So it's got this vintage vibe to it. And we use that whole property to just shoot around and whatnot. Saw a couple other photographers that I only ever see at other photo walks. And I'm like, man, I see you all the time and I don't think I follow you yet. And he's like, right? Like, so we just exchanged all of that there. And then meeting some other people that are just stepping into the space, and to give them, like, we met Ashley from Austin. She came in and first time doing something like this, but she wants to get into the modeling scene, and she was kind of scared. So she didn't know what to expect. So to kind of be able to be that first experience for people like that, and whether it's photographers or videographers, getting to be that first experience where they're getting into this, trying this one thing, getting out of their comfort zone to meet all these other people who probably have much more experience than they do. And I don't know, I'm going to look like the dumb one in the group, but for them to get there and walk away feeling like they were still accepted, being able to ask different questions, and they see all these different pieces of gear. Because of course I came with my Westcott, other people came with their Godox, other people just doing natural light. There was a guy who it was crazy, had a old film camera, but he had gutted the thing and put an Instax camera into it. And so now he's 3D printing the pictures as he's taking them. I'm like, that is genius. So it looks cool. It's an Instax camera, really. But now it just has the body of that other thing. And I'm like, that's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. And it's moments like that where I know I would have wanted that when I was first starting. But at the same time, like Steven says sometimes too, like there are people who just really don't care about that part. And so you do have to, in a sense, almost protect it. Because they're just wanting to get all the information or ride on your coattails and then ditch you when push comes to shove and whatnot. So that's where I think you just kind of have to trust people. And hope that they're in there for the right reasons too. Granted, if their their record shows otherwise, then you kind of, like, all right, this is that person. Okay.
I think if you're wanting to take on photography and videography professionally, that would be like the best course that you would have, is to find the people who are already doing it. I think as somebody who teaches or mentors, you have to expect that the people that you're coaching or mentoring will want to do their own thing and take things that they've learned and apply it to their own business. I don't think that that's a malicious thing for somebody to, quote unquote, take flight or like spread their wings on their own and do their own thing. It's when it is hurtful or detrimental to you, like going after your clients or going after, your business directly and the people that they interface with. Is something that I think when you start, when you don't care about those things, can lead to confrontation, because now you're messing with their bottom line directly. But it's, if you have now in the also, so there's gatekeeping, but there's also protecting your intellectual property, so to speak, like things that set you apart. Like you don't have to gatekeep, but then again, you don't have to give everything away to everybody. Coca-Cola doesn't give away their recipe, that you can't get it. Otherwise, everybody would be making Coke. There's other soda producers, but Coke has their recipe, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping some things that, especially things that you developed yourself, or a signature, look or thing that you have. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but teaching the fundamentals should never be, I can't help this person get any better than they are now, because then they're going to be, there's enough work, there's enough creativity out here for everybody to learn and grow.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I mean, so I'll bring up this moment that I think lives in the infamy of our days, but it's there. We were on a shoot and I was there to help T.
Oh.
He knows exactly.
Yep. I didn't even think about that, but
but it goes. So talking with his client about something, could I guess, like,
you're so bad about giving context, because you're trying to.
Well, because I don't know how much I can give away as far as information.
Say, I don't care.
Okay, so I'm not going to say the client, but you were doing the photos and video, the content for them, and they were specifically, the conversation that I was having was about social media stuff. And then I was like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, if it's just posting and engagement and all that stuff, like, I have a lot of experience with that. That's what I moved up here for.
So you're trying to poach his client.
Well, so in my mind, I was like, okay, so he's doing that for that client. Maybe then I can do the social media part We're working in the same studio at that point. Like he can do the photos, video. We'll work great together and all this stuff. So I come to T about it and he's like, bruh. I didn't know in the back end that's what he was aiming for. We eventually had a whole conversation later that evening where he wanted to punch me, but he didn't in his grace.
I did. No, I came. I told you exactly.
Yeah.
How and it wasn't. It like had it been anybody like if I had just hired somebody and or I hadn't worked with them before, like that would have been the last time that I worked with him. But I know Brian. Like I know his heart. Like I didn't think he was malicious. He just and you were just trying to get work. You know what I mean? And so when I talked to him, I was like, bro, you gotta like if we're on a shoot, like if I was on a shoot for you, like I would, I represent you. Like you're on a shoot with me, like at least run it by me first and just see if I'm, going in that space or not. And then like if I say, well, cool, like go for it, then it's fair game. But people don't think about it, and again, like no way it was malicious, coming from Brian. I just some people though operate exclusively like that to get in and then circumvent you to try to get to the people that you're working with. Oh, well, I can shoot that better. I can, slip me your business card, call me if if he's not available. And then
what's he charging? Because
what's he charging?
I can go a little bit less than that.
Yeah.
And and for the clients, it's not up to them. Like so certain clients you build strong rapport with and you build a relationship with them and they're like, oh, like unless he completely screws up, like I'm working with him, for forever. And then there's some clients that they're just looking for the cheapest price. Yeah. And I've come to be okay with those clients that I work with for the cheapest price. If they decide to go somewhere else, I'm not the cheapest. You know what I mean? Like, so if they work with me on a one-off and they're looking for a cheaper price, okay, hey, that's not my ideal client, So, it's, I don't know how that affects most people, but I don't let it get to me.
It used to get to me, a couple of years ago because I'd like, all right, well, this is my price. And then like, oh, you're a little bit too expensive. I'm like, well, what's your budget? Because I'm trying to get the work. Yeah. But now I'm like, well, that's my price. I can't afford it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even like working within it, because that's usually my first question. What's your budget? To just see if we're even thinking about the same price range. But what I'll do is, okay, I know what my budget is for this. If your budget is half of that, okay, we can still work, but you're going to get half of what I would normally offer. Yeah. Like, okay, that's a little under the budget of the package that you're looking at, but for that, I can do this, and this. I mean, there's sometimes it's solo. It's like, I don't think this is gonna work at all. Yeah. But yeah, those are still the cheaper ones. They're looking for a price, not a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least on the entrepreneur end, then that gives you the opportunity to decide, do I want to, like how you're saying, this is the package that it would normally cost. If we start taking things away from this package to meet your budget, then that's what we can do. But that's if I think like on the entrepreneur end, where it's like, I can see a long-term vision of working with this person and the benefits of working with them, that I'm willing to do something like that. Yeah. If it's one of those clients, it's like another one, a certain restaurant.
But yeah, if it's like a one and done, then there's no long-term benefit at all. Yeah. And so it's just like, this is what I can do. And I mean, if you can't do it, you can't do it. That's fine. There's plenty, like we're in a city of 2.5 million people.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that can do in your budget. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of getting out there meeting people, going to those different networking events.
Dude, I need to get to one, man. I haven't been to one in so long. And it's like, I see him announce and I'm like, I think Steven was doing one recently. And I'm like, bro, man, why do I just haven't been able to get to one. And I'm like, I want to, but, you know.
Well, hey, if you're looking for the best way to energize your spring of 2026, this is the way to do it. Get your Celsius at any local gas station or convenience stores, wherever you get your energy drinks. Go do that today. And you can choose from any of the many flavors that Celsius has to offer. Do you love fizz in your energy drink? Go ahead and check that out. If you don't and you want fizz free, they've got an option for you too. And my personal favorite is the pink lemonade. Trust me. It's pretty good. So check out Celsius today. Don't do anything else right now. Go get a Celsius because you know you want one. Come on. What are you waiting for? Go get it today. Celsius, live, fit, go.
You know what we need to do? This is what we're going to do. At the next, like not photo walk, but because, yeah, okay, you can network with other photographers. But
hijack Steven's photo walk. Is that what you're gonna say?
No, we'll go over there and be like, hey, what's he charging? We'll charge you. Jump over to this one. And you can get it from 3 of the best instead of 1 of the best.
Right, that's what we'll do.
That's a good way to keep the relationship going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steven wouldn't be mad about that.
No, not at all.
He's like twice my size, so I'm not going to do that. I'll let you guys do that.
Dude, I feel like a chihuahua when I'm right next to him. Like,
Ain't nobody scared of Steven.
huh?
Ain't nobody scared of Steven.
Yeah, but I'm like this. Yo, dude, what's up?
It's like David and Goliath.
Exactly.
But the next actual like business networking thing, I'll let y'all know when that is, and we'll just go and like meet different people. I've been to a couple. It's fun. It's just, here's my thing. I was raised by my grandparents. My grandpa was a missionary, but still he's preaching, doing that thing. So my mom, my uncle growing up, and myself, we were very much raised in this like environment of always meeting people and just having to talk with so many people. So I don't know if I just got tired of that. I moved up here. Now I'm like, I don't want to go to these events, man. But I know I have to meet other business owners to keep getting work. So then in 2024, I joined a group called BNI. BNI is this worldwide networking community that specifically works with each other before they start outsourcing to other things. So if we had our own group, then all the professions are open and you have to buy a seat at the table. And if your group has that, then you offer them that job first. So if you're
Sounds
a roofer,
like a co-op.
right? So like roofing, plumbing, whatever, then I'm going to go to the person in my group first. And if we don't have that, then I can either look in another group or outsource it to maybe somebody you trust, connect me with them. But it is expensive. So I did it 1 year. I made my return back. And I know some people in that group that didn't enjoy their experience too. Not necessarily because of the personalities of the people, just more so the work and the potential of work that it didn't meet that. So it was like, okay, I made my return, I got my investment back, but it could be like 10 times that. And the fact that I only made a little bit over the investment, like, then what am I doing waking up this early every week to meet with the same group? Not worth it. When other groups in the city are making 10, 15 times more, and I'm like, maybe I should just switch. But all that to say, there are some other groups too that we will be a part of. Let's go.
Better than being you?
Huh?
Better than being you?
What?
Better than being you?
BNI.
That's what I said, being you.
Bruh.
Oh, dude. How do you guys get anything accomplished?
That's that's the problem. We need to do a day in the life of just TJ and Brian in the studio and just have the camera sitting there so people see nothing gets done.
Vlog it.
We're sitting there just talking, listening to Tejano music. Then we're scrolling, and before you know it, it's like, it's lunchtime. You want to go get burgers? It's like, sure.
Sunshine.
Lunchtime.
Oh.
But if you want to call me that, that's cool too.
No.
And then he goes off on a tangent of how I didn't let him work or anything. And I'm like, you were talking too. It's a two-way street.
He comes in to be a distraction, that's all.
Yeah. Well, I believe it. I believe it.
I think we need like friends couples counseling.
French friends?
I was gonna say friendship couples. Friends friends. What?
I don't think we do. I think I'm good.
I think we need help. Jason.
Nope.
I have no psych degree.
You know what? I'll switch with you, and you can just ask us different questions. And like,
This all stems from Brian trying to steal your clients.
Probably. Makes sense.
you know, I'll be honest with you. I've been feeling so insecure about these shorts now. Like,
I mean, they're the thighs are thighin', bro.
So here's the thing. So like, I used to wear, of course, back in the day, if what are those cargo shorts?
Yeah.
If those were ever a thing for white people, they are. But the problem is with cargo shorts, I'm already like 3'6", and so a cargo short looks like a capri on me. And so eventually, my wife finally is like, "Hey, why don't you wear something different? Because they make you look even shorter." And so I started looking at shorts, and then so I would get shorts. But again, everything is super long because I'm so short. And so finally, I found some shorts, and yeah, they are a little bit higher up, but I feel like they make me look longer or taller. I should say that taller.
Yeah.
And so I wear those, and you know what? They ride up a little bit, but hey, I got sexy, meaty calves, so
come on.
people love looking
when
at the
you're
calves.
standing, they should be an inch above your kneecap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Standing.
That's about right here, about 2 inches
Yeah.
above my knee.
But then also when you're sitting, they shouldn't turn into Daisy Dukes.
Again,
It doesn't even look like you have pants on right now from my angle.
Yes.
Just
But they're comfortable, and it's what you like. I'm affirming your short shorts.
they're not short
shorts.
Here's the thing. Again, I wore them because you were coming today, and I was like, Jason wears shorts,
You
and
wear shorts.
then I
didn't wear them today.
saw you in the hallway, and I'm like, he's wearing pants. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You know what I need to do?
Should have had an extra pair.
So in the other studio, I used to have I think like 2 shirts and some jeans on standby just in case, and I had them hanging in the wardrobe thing the whole time. I'm gonna have to do that here. Oh God,
Look at your thigh.
my thigh. Oh God, I saw this and I was like, when did I cut my? I was freaking out. I think the Celsius is hitting.
That's the 350 milligrams right there.
Yeah,
But
caffeine kicking in.
Dude, that's like a 7 or 8 inch inseam right there. Dude, you're tall. Mine are a 5-inch inseam. But again, my legs are like not even 30 inches long.
see? And then when I sit down,
Where do they go?
what?
Where does all the fabric go?
Oh wow. It's right here.
You're good. You're good.
Oh man,
It's not provocative enough for me to look over there.
I shouldn't see that much inner thigh. Is the thing.
Okay.
There's just too much inner thigh
Why are you looking?
because it's right there.
I mean, I appreciate it. Just saying, thank you. Makes me feel good about myself.
There you go. Yeah.
You shouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know if I should or not.
Bro.
By the way, I'm like,
I know you're about done with that can. Huh? I can tell. I can
So hold
tell.
on.
400 milligrams.
yeah, I got a couple other flavors in
When
there.
do you
if
fall
wanna
asleep
take
at night?
one. When?
Yeah. Like, do you stay up late?
No. So about 9:30, in between 9:30 and 11, I'm pretty much in bed. By 11, maybe I'm out. And then my body will wake me up like 6:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm like, no. On Sundays, weirdly enough, I guess I'm used to it at this point, but I'll wake up at 5:30 on Sundays. And so then I'll go to the gym that day at the beginning, and then come back, get ready, go to church, do rehearsal, have service, go to Blanco after, get that protein in. Hey, Blanco's really good. It's a great way to reward yourself after a hard working day. So do that, get so full I'm tired, go back home, take a nap, wake up, and be like, all right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Cheers. What was the original question?
When do you go to bed at night?
Oh, that's right.
And now we're in Blanco.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to. Oh,
Which-
that's empty.
Yeah.
No.
There's like 30 milligrams left in there.
But it's good. That's the pineapple version, the pineapple flavor of Celsius, which you can find at your Circle K's, QT's, Shells, Targets, HEBs, Walmarts, and anywhere else you get your energy drinks.
Or crack cocaine.
Huh?
Hmm?
He's got peach vibe. We got pink lemonade. Arctic vibe over there. Watermelon ice up there. We got piña colada in the
Nobody can see that.
fridge.
Stick here. Stay here.
But I'm
Stay
just
here.
saying,
You're going off
flavors upon flavors.
Cutaways
bring
to
it
the
down.
refrigerator.
Bring it down.
Just star transition. Just
Bring it back home. Bring
Is
it back
that me
home.
or you? I hope it's you, not me.
No. Focus, Brian.
I'm trying. I got so much caffeine in me right now.
Golly.
This is so good. But
Golly. Oh my gosh, man. I can imagine your brain's just like a hamster on a wheel, just all over the place.
dude, there was I was at a pet store with someone at some point.
All right.
And
Look at your notes. Look at your notes.
Well,
no hamster story. Look at your notes. Look at your notes. Get back on track.
It reminded
Can't
me
even
though.
think of it. No.
No. Because I was trying to word this thing correctly, but I was at a pet store with somebody at some point, and it was hilarious because there were two mice on the wheel. One of them just like laying there, and the other was just running and just speeding through the whole thing. That other one was just like boom, boom, and the whole time.
We could have went with that story. Read your notes, Brian. You are no longer allowed to have 2 Celsius in a day, okay?
That's all I could see when he said that. That was so good.
Yeah.
It's like alcohol.
Right?
So your favorite camera brand?
Canon.
Let's
Is
go.
there any other?
Fair enough.
Sony?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about good camera brands. No, I'm kidding. So I saw recently, man, where was this? I mean, it was probably some social media. But it was, somebody was saying, hey, I've got a Canon R6 Mark III or Mark II, and it was actually on Threads. And he was talking about like he's ready to make the switch because he can't get this or that, and or he can't. He's looking for like a good 20 millimeter fast lens because he wants to do more landscape stuff or whatever. And so he's like, I'm gonna switch brands to Nikon or stuff, and I'm like, dude, if you can't get good photos with a Canon R6 Mark II, Mark III, it's not the camera, bro. It's not the lens, man. It's any one of these top cameras can do it.
Right.
I don't understand it. Like, I don't want to use Sony because I don't like the menus. The menus are way convoluted to me. I'm simple, man. And to me, Canon's menu system is simple. When I've used Nikon in the past, it's a little bit backwards to me. It's just mainly because I've used Canon. I've only used Nikon a couple times, used Sony a couple times, but again, the brands don't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I wish Canon would actually do was open up their freaking market to third party. But then again, just adapt EF glass to it. And that's kind of what I told this guy was, dude, like you've got a 16 to 35 f2.8L glass. There was a couple other L series lenses that are EF, and I was just adapt them. Well, I don't want an adapter because it adds length. And I'm like, but these lenses are already, they're not that big.
Yeah.
And then you compare it with the weight of an RF lens. Well, dude, the EF glass is a lot less weight.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw the adapter on it and call it a day, and you've got a good glass. And you can find EF glass cheap. And even then, go with Sigma.
Right.
Like Sigma Art glass, dude. I have no problem using Sigma Art glass. EF, whatever. Again, if you can't get it with today's cameras, you can't get it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I had talked to Eli about that at NAB too with Viltrox, and I'm like, hey, so, you're the Viltrox, ambassador guy. Like, maybe you know some stuff that is coming down the pipeline, and is Canon or is Viltrox going to do something with Canon? He's like, nope. I was like, that's it? He's like, yeah, man, like Canon doesn't want to give other companies that ability to do that. And I think it's because like they don't want to lose money on that. And I
had that issue with Sony. Just saying.
But you know what though? So I think Canon's, again, I don't make their kind of money, but like, so you look at Canon recently has released a 51.4 VC lens, the 85 millimeter 1.4 VC lens. So they're more video centered as opposed to portrait, but that's just because they can be declicked and stuff like that, but they're still freaking solid glass. They might not be L series, but they're priced fairly well. I mean, I think they're priced at like $1,200, $1,300. And a 1.4 lens, anywhere you're gonna like Sigma Art 85 was, I think that cost me $1,200 several years back to get that. So like, you don't have to go get the L series glass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 1.4 and 1.2. Now, granted, I will always go with 1.2 over 1.4, but dude, you don't have to get the 1.2 lens. You can go with the 1.4 lens. And I think that's kind of Canon's VC lineup, that lineup that is, again, more video centered. I think that's more their third party option for the budget minded person. But they even just released that 45 millimeter f1.2 lens. I don't know if you've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted to go to Camera Exchange and rent it. I'm trying to get with Chris. If you guys know Chris over there, he's the boss guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Yeah. Okay, I'll let you go. Okay, so anyway, so I'm trying to get with them and maybe see if they would be willing to like sponsor the channel so that I could actually go in and rent lenses and not actually have to rent them. And I would say, hey, look, my local camera shop is allowing me to do this. Go to your local camera shop or go to them, whatever. You can order them online. Kind of like Fro does with his, what is that, Allen's camera or whatever. But like, I don't want to have to go spend $50 or $30 to go rent the lens just for one shoot. Like it's literally just for my channel. I don't need the glass. But I've had people actually ask, hey, can you test out these lenses? And I'm like, I would love to, but I actually have to go spend money for that.
Yeah.
I'm not that big yet to where Canon's sending me glass.
Right.
And I know that they've got programs that they'll do that, but
Like Peter.
yeah, I'm not that big yet.
You will be eventually.
I've only got like another 4.8 million that I need to grow. 5.8. I think he's at 6 million now. So
It's going to happen.
yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Sony's got a ton of glass. I think Nikon, they can adapt most stuff to, but it doesn't matter. Again, if you can't get what you want to get with your camera and your lens, then that's not the problem.
I agree. Now, on to that conversation of gear and all, like, we did have a showdown. What would you call it?
Just me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was just more, that was actually a photographer therapy right there is what that was. Dude, that still is like one of the better commented videos I've actually had.
Let's go.
And so I'd love to do it again, but you hobbling around, so I don't need some
Not
dude
anymore.
out with a cane or like one of the little walkers. I don't need my models having to carry your gear. Plus, the last time I went with him, he broke my stuff.
Okay.
So
I bought him another one.
he's like, bro, I don't like your tripod. I'm going to break it. No. So,
does stuff like that.
no, I wouldn't call that a shootout, but like, I actually just did one recently and the video hasn't aired yet. And this one was kind of cool. So I've done like those 5-minute little challenges, which are cool. They're fun to do. But then I had this one comment, like I actually brought this girl that I've actually mentored. It just so happens that she happens to use basically the same camera I use, same lights I use, that kind of stuff. And so this comment was like, well, what's the challenge? They're both the same camera, the same light, same style. I'm like, screw you, dude. Like I can't control what she sees and what she shoots. Granted, yes, I helped develop her skill. So anyway, so I did this a new one where we basically had like 5 minutes each, but we did 3 different locations. So it's a little bit of a longer video, but I cut some of the 5 minutes. But at each location, he didn't get to see what I shot. And then like if I went first, he didn't get to see what I shot. So he had to work with the same model, but now he doesn't know what I did. So he can't use any of the ideas that I had.
Right.
And then the second location we swapped. And so I couldn't see what he did. And I thought it was pretty cool. It was neat.
Yeah.
And then the last time we did a rock, paper, scissors and you get to go first. And so again, they're just fun to me. I just want to shoot.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Same here. That's what I've been trying to do with T, but he doesn't enjoy.
We need to go back to this camera exchange because neither of y'all talked.
We've been trying to do a showdown. See how that just worked? Yeah. Yeah. I guess he can talk offline about that.
Talk about what?
About that question.
What question?
The manager over at Cameron. I mean, I don't want to say anything
Remember
negative
that-
because
remember
I'm trying to work a
remember
deal.
that secret sauce of gatekeeping?
Oh, is that where you get all your stuff? Okay, I see. I get you. I'm tracking. I'll stop.
Yeah, I don't know anybody over there. That's just
No, I see how it is.
I just go over there. Every
I'm
now and
leaving.
then.
I'm taking my selfies and I'm out.
No, I can introduce you.
No, it's like every time I've gone over there, he's not there. So they're either lying to me or he's literally not there.
It'd be hilarious if he was like, him alone was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, no, he's not here today.
Yeah. I'm sure that's the case.
No, Chris works a lot between there and Austin, so
Yeah.
probably not there.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to doing something like that again with you.
I know you had reached out about shooting with a dancer. I don't know whatever happened with that.
Glad you reminded me about that. We'll talk about. I'm going to make a note about that because then I will forget by the time.
The problem is now it's getting too
Scatterbrain.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might actually have to wait until like October. I hate shooting in the summer. I mean, I do it, but I hate it. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than coming back from a photo shoot just soaking wet, butt sweat, butt crack sweat. There is like, that is the worst. Like, will you have a disclaimer at the front of this video? Like, that is the worst. Like, I'm literally out there clicking buttons and sweat's coming down my butt crack. Like, that's the worst, man.
That's why you have. Okay, so one of my favorite pieces of gear
Help me out.
in my car is, and it's sitting there today. Like it's never take it, or let me rephrase that. I only take it out to wash it. Is a towel, like a full body towel. Put it in the car after I wash it, and then it's there. And whenever I need a towel, there it is. Like, because I've had multiple moments like that where I'm outside and I'm like getting in my car and I'm like just shirts full on wet, and you're sitting in the seat and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least I've got leather seats, so it's not like soaking into like the fabric.
Yeah.
But like, so here's another thing. This is, again, disclaimer. But like my daughter a couple years ago got me using, she got me off of aluminum deodorant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because aluminum's bad for you, right? Mm-hmm. So now I just use this aluminum free stuff. It's a little bougie, pricey, all that. It doesn't last that long though. And so I'll throw it on and like middle of the day, like you can tell, I'm like, man, it's like I'm in Europe. And then, so now I have to bring it with me for photo shoots, because I don't want to like be out there talking to my person, showing her photos, and they're like, oh my God, this dude. Yeah. So like have to bring out extra deodorant, extra clothes. I need like a deodorant stick for the other area, you know, just to keep the sweat from rolling.
If you don't have the seats that have the
the AC through the, yeah.
They sell an adapter that you can put on your vent, and it's a tube that you can run into your pants to cool your jewels.
No, I do have that, so that is nice. But
the adapter?
No.
The
seats.
Does it work?
I have the cooling seats.
You wouldn't have any problem getting them just up the shorts there. So
they might. They're a little tight when they pull up like that.
Yeah. I don't think you can fit a finger in between your shorts and legs there.
I can fit my whole arm in here. Okay. See?
The fact that you did it is disturbing.
You said, let me see.
You don't have to say yes to everything, Brian. You know that, right?
Yes.
No. Yeah, but hopefully we'll be able to do something soon. We can do a trio showdown or something.
That'd be fun.
Sony versus Canon.
Oh, you mean a camera shootout?
Yeah. Westcott versus Godox.
Gotcha.
And then at the end of the video, it's like, it doesn't really matter what you shoot with. And then people are going to be like, bruh.
Yeah. You're going to get all the, yeah.
I wanted you guys to walk away fighting and everything.
We can.
I know you can. You're always ready to punch me. This is the part where you're supposed to be like, no, man.
No, you had it right. It's accurate.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll have to do that for sure. Man, always enjoy having you here. And enjoyed your time. Thank you for doing what you do. And not being that toxic gatekeeping person either. I'll be honest though, when I first found your channel and whatnot, I'm like, I wonder what kind of person he would be. Because you never know that. Like, we just got back from NAB and got to meet a couple people out there. And I'm like, what kind of people are they going to be? Like, do they want to meet other people here?
Yeah.
Or not? And thankfully, you weren't like that.
You know, it's funny because like having the channel, like I can't gatekeep at all. Yeah. Like, what's the purpose of the channel if I'm going to gatekeep? Mm-hmm. But again, they're kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, are you you working on cultivating a relationship with the client, and is somebody not necessarily like they're being malicious, but like literally I had this person reach out and say, hey, I know that you're working with them, but now they've got another location here. Would you mind if I jumped in? And I'm like, I actually would mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's necessarily bad. That's not necessarily gatekeeping, but again, you're building a relationship, a long-term relationship. That's the hope. And so,
Right.
you know, if people, and I get people ask all the time, you know, how do you do this? How do you do this? What's this? And dude, I have no problem answering on social media.
Sure.
Like, this is how I do it. You know, if you can get it, fantastic. You know, people ask, you know, how do you shoot with the flash, this and that? And like, how do you shoot dance? Like this. Now, I'm not going to say, okay, the light should be here. I'm not going to go through all that. But like, if you're trying to stop action, you're outside, this is what minimum you should be looking at.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have a problem doing that. And again, like if you're gatekeeping fundamentals, what's the purpose of that? Like,
Right.
I wish I actually knew to look for fundamentals. Like I wish I even knew what the fundamentals were when I first started, because I wouldn't have taken me this long to learn it. But that wasn't because of anybody gatekeeping. That was because of my own stupidity and ignorance. But yeah, no, it's fun. Dude, so I know we're done. Dude, it's so crazy though. Like, my wife and I, we went to Orlando last year.
Mm-hmm.
We were there in March, and we were at Disney World at Epcot, and I'm standing there, and there's this big old dude, like big old 250-pound, 6-foot tall dude, just staring me down as we're in line. And he's standing right there next to his girl. And, you know, I'm just kind of like, why is this dude staring at me? For 10 minutes, we're in the line, you know, just going back and forth. And he just keeps eyeballing me. And I'm like, did I look at your girl wrong? What did I do? And he's like, finally, he's like, hey, man, are you a photographer from San Antonio? I'm like, what the heck, dude? I'm not that big. But it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
My wife was like, bro, stop. I mean, it's kind of cool, but hey, dude, I literally just shoot all the time. And so I might as well just shoot video for it. That's it.
And I did text you about that recently too, from another photographer in Dallas, that I told you that he was grateful for you and
Yeah.
encouraging
was
you
cool.
on that.
That was
Yeah. Because we were there at Precision Camera for Eli's event, and one of the guys is like talking with Steven and I there, and then Steven mentions the podcast, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. He's like, and then he mentioned you, and Steven was like, oh yeah, Brian knows Jason like really well, and he's like, y'all shot together, right? And I was like, yes. He's like, I knew I recognized you. And I was like, man, that's awesome. And so then he's like, man, well, tell him like I really appreciate everything he does. And so, yeah, that's why I was texting you about that. Cause yeah, man, I'm like, it's not just people in San Antonio. Like you are honestly to the same effect of my story that I put out a couple of days ago. Like you never know who you're influencing.
Dude, I had somebody reach out to me the other day and they're like, hey man, you need to get YouTube or AI or whatever it is to translate to Portuguese. We love you down here. And I'm like, I don't even see the option. Like I let it do its closed caption, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to do it in Premiere Pro. I don't know, but like,
or DaVinci.
You know, it's so funny. Like I downloaded the free version and I want to use it, but I'm just like, it's going to slow me down because I've got to edit this other stuff. And, you know, but then the other part too, is I'm like, freaking DaVinci, they just launched a photo editor as well. And so I'm like, man, should I just throw out the money just to throw out the money and have it just in case they do decide? Because I've heard people talking, they're probably going to go subscription based. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But like there's more money in subscription based than there is in the one-time fee. And so, which is why Apple's done what they've done with their creative studio, which is why Adobe did what they did. And so I'm like, dude, should I just cough up the $300 just to have the license and they give us grandfathered in?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, that's a $300 thing that I'm going to just throw in and might not ever use it.
Yeah.
But it's probably worth it actually. I've heard the color grading is fantastic in DaVinci.
He's the one who got me onto DaVinci.
Yeah, DaVinci's great. And even if they do go to subscription, like you'll notice that they are very big about not overcharging. So like even their cameras, like they could be charging twice the amount for their cameras and like their color science that they produce and what they can do. But you'll realize like a lot of their stuff is like very attainable, very affordable. No different with the DaVinci, like the free version.
Yeah. Even
the paid version is the $300, and that was very intentional on their part because they wanted it to be available and usable. Like, and this is the same DaVinci that has been used on blockbuster, in theater movies. Were edited on that same $300 subscription or
which is
license.
freaking crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it really is cool. So I just haven't. I've got friends that have done it. I just haven't done it. So just like that.
It's a slight learning curve, but I feel like it's ultimately if you learn both, that's ideal. Yeah. But yeah, give it a try, man. It's you won't regret it. It's one of those things. It's like, man, I've been like the whole nesting thing in Premiere, and like it's especially with this newer update. It's solid. It's really solid.
Maybe when I get a little slow, I can take the time to get into it.
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even for myself, like learning it because I'd done Final Cut, of course, and then Premiere with the church that I used to work at. And then giving DaVinci a try. There was the learning curve, but still learning a lot of things. And I'm like, okay, well, I remember how to do this and that. And like, it's starting to just get much quicker. And I love how everything's kind of categorized there. And so you kind of take it into steps.
You have to unlearn like what you think. Because if you were just starting and you like had to pick an NLE to choose from, DaVinci would be the most intuitive, in my opinion.
Okay.
But if you're coming from Premiere, you've kind of learned a certain way to do things, so you have to like
20 years in Premiere.
Unlearn. It might be
crazy to even think.
It might be a little bit of a more learning curve. So
yeah. I mean, I actually picked up Premiere in like a weekend. Just. Picking it up, but so I've been using that. I used Avid before. I don't know if you're familiar with Avid. It was a stupid program. Way overpriced.
Sony Vegas.
But Premiere was always easier. So I hear nothing but good things about DaVinci. So I guess I should pull the trigger.
Yes, sir. Well, do you have anything coming up people should be on the lookout for? Anything on the YouTubes coming out soon?
I mean, nothing super spectacular. Like I was telling you before, I've had some gear that I've been able to test, and I've got a review that I'll be pushing out pretty soon. The Jayun, I think it's the G300 LED. It's a 300 watt LED, but it can go into like a overpower mode of 500 watts, which I haven't even had to use. But it's a solid light. Newer is actually getting ready to send me the Q, what is it, 120?
Okay.
It's basically like the Godox 100, I think it is. Similar form factor and everything. So they're sending that to me with a mount and a softbox, I believe, or maybe just a mount and a trigger. So that's kind of cool. I always like getting to test that kind of stuff. It's fun having gear. It keeps it to where I don't have to buy stuff. So that's pretty cool. But I've got a couple videos that I haven't actually done yet, but it was really kind of cool. Man, I know we need to finish this. But I was archiving some of my work recently, like some of the work from 2019, which is when I really kind of started feeling my groove. And so I decided I'm going to do a critique video of a photographer of a photo gallery. And so I critiqued my work from 2019 and it was actually a little bit eye-opening, but it was fun to do. And it was funny looking back because that's like 8 years ago and, or whatever the math is. And I was like, these aren't as good as I thought they were.
Yeah.
But there's still some good ones in there.
Right.
But I could see where my head was and I could see where I thought I was headed.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really kind of cool. And so when I did that video, I posted it out. Basically in the description, I said, hey, if anybody would like me to do some critique. So I've got 2 photographers that have sent me 2 galleries. So I'm going to get to do 2 video critiques for that, which I'm actually really excited to do because, which I really hope I'm not like a butthole about it. You know, I don't want to be like that.
This picture's terrible.
Yeah. You know, I want to be constructive and I want to be positive for them, but if they need help, I want to be able to help them. So, I mean, that's the whole purpose of it, not just to blast somebody out on social media for whatever reason. I'm excited about doing those. I just haven't had a chance to get them done yet. So, and those are super simple because I literally sit behind my desk and record screen and talk. So I just haven't had a chance to get them done yet. But I'm really excited about doing those. So I've got 2 photographers ready to do that. But right now I'm like loaded down with studio photos and senior photos and like, dude, I got to get those.
It is senior season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can get all of that at youtube.com/J
Allen. It's J Allen Photography.
Okay, yeah, because I know Instagram is J Allen Photographer.
Yeah, photography was already taken by the same J Allen Photography somewhere out in the Northeast. Yeah, I'm like, I should message the guy. Hey, can I get your thing?
Yeah.
So.
And if that guy was smart, he'd be like, yeah, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, again, do appreciate you for coming out. Excited for what you're putting out and looking forward to all of it. Check them out at j.allen_photographer on Instagram, youtube.com/J Allen Photography. Check out the podcast, youtube.com/That's BS Official, the Instagram at That's BS Official. We managed to get that one the same too. And then Pharaoh Visuals on Instagram, pharaohvisuals.com, the Brian Snyder or thebriansnyder.com. You got anything else? I did finish.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go. So good. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And there's another one up there that he's not going to drink.
Yes, sir. That one's next.
I shouldn't encourage.
No. Don't do it.
Well, whenever you get tired outside or something, there's nothing better than a nice cold Celsius. Let's go. Sponsored. You sure? Nothing? All right.
Nope.
There's going to be a beatdown after this, and I'm not going to tell you who wins.
Yeah. He's just going to record it and put it on the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you very much for checking out the podcast. Go ahead, subscribe, follow it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it has you do. Share it with anybody else that you might think would benefit from this conversation. Even those gatekeepers, just to remind them why we got got into it in the first place. But other than that, get yourself a glass of sweet tea or Celsius or anything else stronger that you might like to drink. Or send it to us. We wouldn't mind, sharing in on those too, if they're good. You are really seeing the effect, aren't you?
I am. I'm just looking at you just like.
I'm ready to go shoot.
I know. I can see it. You can hardly contain yourself.
Yeah, but you're going to have motion blur.
Your shorts can hardly contain you.
What?
Your shorts can hardly contain you.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all, I'm never wearing shorts again.
Oh, my God.
Next time, I'm going to get with you before and just ask, are you wearing shorts or pants?
I'll bring my cargo shorts.
I'll bring some too. Yeah. All right. Well, tell somebody that you love them. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, buenos nachos.
Buenos tostadas.